What's up? It's Anpu Moon. You're watching The Dark Side of the Moon. Tarot edition. Hey, finally getting this shit started after procrastinating for such a long time. I really didn't feel like I was properly educated on tarot enough to really be able to give a good reading. But I know that I do a lot of internal work from, just meditation and yoga and everything on a daily basis, and going and getting grounded and connecting with spirit. So I know that I'm tapped in enough to really be able to feel the energy and be able to give a proper message. But like the physicality of it all is like, oh, nope, what does this mean? Huh? All these damn cards, how am I supposed to remember this? But luckily I found this video that really explained it. And I should have taken notes, but I didn't take notes, but I'm going to take notes. And I'm gonna have it on my little wall here just as time goes on and just build off of that experience alone. But yeah, I want to go ahead and start this reading after I close out this ad. Give me 2 seconds.
Have compassion. They really.
Yeah, so again, these are going to be collective readings. The collective readings are going to be about love, personal life, career, energies to stay away from, things to do, big shifts and movements in like our world, the government, the whole nine, just whatever spirit hands to me. I'm not going to be doing like reading specified to your signs, mainly because we have 12 different signs on top of the sign that we initially like have on our forefront, and I just feel like we can't be doing too much, like it's already 12 signs. Y'all want weekly readings, and like, nah, I already got a lot going on as it is, and my brain already be in the loop-de-loop. So I'm keeping this collective readings once a week. I'm trying to keep to Saturday, but right now I'm really just about to be going at it. I'm not even gonna cap with you. I don't even know if it's gonna be once a week. It might be twice a week, then 3 times the next week, and I never know. I'm gonna keep it at just that for now. That way I don't have to set no standard or nothing. But my episodes, they always drop at Monday at 11 p.m. So there is that. You can go check those episodes out. They're gonna be on two different tabs. I have the episodes lined up on season 2, and then I'm gonna have this under tarot. Yeah, on the playlist. That's what it is. I was trying to figure out the word. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. Intuitively, when I picked up on my meditation, is that it's a lot of love in the air, of course, but now it's like a lot more present. Like now it's really a time for a lot of people to really connect, and to move forward in their connections, whether that may be marriage, that be getting into a relationship and saying, hey, yeah, I actually like you, let's do this. There's a lot of that present. There's also this energy of it's kind of stagnant in the area at the same time, but it's mainly because at the exact same time we are also trying to set up our lives in a way that can that can support the relationship, like whether that be financially, in your career, just the whole nine, just whatever you might be setting up in your life. What it is specifically. It is taking up a lot of your time, but it's there for a reason, to help generate and pave a way, and so take your time, don't rush through it, feel it all the way through, and know that spirit is always going to guide you and always will. Alright, so I'm going to be working with spreads in the future once I learn them. Spreads, for people who don't know, are essentially like different ways you can set up the cards. Like you might pick, it might be a 4-card spread in terms of what energy you're asking about, what energy is present. Might be like the 12 zodiac spread, just different stuff like that. That's just a little example. So far we pulled out the Hermit. So if you're just speaking on the energy of like, something else is taking up the time that's present right now, that it is, you want to be in a love relationship, but you're in a certain type of hermit mode because you're generating a landscape and a foundation that can lay. So you're taking time for yourself to get that initiated and started. And then we have the Eight of Wands. It almost looks like it's upside down, by the way. It looks like comets almost coming down to the sun, in a sense. It's like make your wish. You got 8 of them. It's like an abundance. Like, think about your wishes in abundance, and feel it out. Think about it, feel it out while you're in your hermit mode. Think about what you want to accomplish and what you're aiming for, and move forward with it. You have the Seven of Wands also. It's also in reverse. It's like someone is standing on the world, but like upside down. And it's like you're getting a new view, a new perspective of wherever you're standing at the moment in time. So you're like waking up to the fact of like, okay, look, I am creating this world right now. I'm building this world, and these ads are kicking my ass. It's like the second one since I started recording, and I'm like, what? I'm 6 minutes in. This person, whoever doing this channel, really trying to get their bread up. But yeah, nonetheless, to get back into it, I might just want to move the mouse closer so that way, if it does come up again, I will not have to get up. Yep. Alright, cool. So yeah, she's standing on the world upside down, so it's almost like synonymous to seeing your world but upside down. So you're getting a new view of it. But you're still like well balanced because you're standing strong on the planet still, and you have your staff, your wand, but it's really like a staff, and you're still like ready to fight. Like, you got all this energy coming towards you, and you're like, I'm about to fight it out. Or it's also can be looked at as energy going out. You're seeing it going out. And you also have your Six of Swords in reverse. It's like the swords are coming out of the water. Normally it'd be like up out of there, like it's just upright. It's down though. So I guess it's like, again, coming with the fact that the world is upside down. The world's upside down in all ways, but you're just getting a new perspective, and you're taking that and rolling with it, because the earth is upside down, so the water's upside down. The swords are falling out upside down. But that's basically like me looking at the cards. I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth by reading out, see what they actually mean. So first with the Hermit, we have the Hermit's planet is in Virgo, so you might be dealing with a Virgo, might be trying to I forget if that's the one with the balance the scales. I'm not really sure, but I'll get there. The key words here are soul searching, reflection, and truth. Soul searching is the name of the game, and you decided to take the time to explore that aspect of yourself. Wide-eyed truth seeker, you implore the deepest depths of your being so that you can know yourself in ways you didn't know before. There was a certain restlessness with how you were living your day-to-day, knowing that there was a deeper meaning to life. Soul searching tends to be a solo journey, so you may be finding yourself withdrawing from social activities and retreating inside yourself. You are seeking your deep inner truth and defining your core values, and if that means a night with a glass of wine, then so be it. You are seeking alignment with your mind, body, and soul, and are finding new ways of consciously prioritizing your beliefs into your daily life. So that goes hand in hand with the energy that I was feeling earlier, and it's like you are taking time to create your foundation. That may be physical, with like jobs or career or whatever the hell, but it's a lot of internal work too, because you got to remember that everything internally makes its way outward all the time. So that being said, when you're in a relationship with someone, your lives do become two. They become one, not two. They become one, but you still have to generate your own life. You have to have your own life, because that's what makes the relationship thrive. And so you are doing now the internal work to see what really makes you tick, what what your career is about, like what new career at altitude is going now, where your career is shooting up to be, what your financial situation is going to be, where you're going to make your money from, what you're doing with it, what you're curating with it. And you're really in that bag of figuring that shit out, and like taking the time for yourself, because once you're in a relationship, you're in it. I mean, you can back out, but that person is probably not gonna like that. But there's times you can still take for yourself. Obviously, if you need time for yourself, that is important. Just like anything else. But yes, next we got here is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. Damn, I damaged my book. I'm so sad. I spit water on it. I always spill on some shit. Yeah, so keywords here are territorial, loss of power, overwhelm. Overwhelm is clouding your thoughts and actions as your tasks have stockpiled into an uncomfortable amount. Uncontrollable amount. Someone may be uncomfortable with that uncontrollable amount. At first, trying to control everything was your claim to power. However, it has now completely run over your life. Sounds like life. Overcommitment is preventing you from shining, as you have too many responsibilities to take care of and are unable to balance and give them proper attention. There is no room to breathe as you give your power away by compromising your position and backing down too easily. There is a rigidity in regarding your territory and possessions out of fear of losing them. Get a hold of yourself and release what doesn't serve you out of your life. Gain back your sense of power and respect by remembering the true essence of who you are. So, that also goes hand in hand with all the responsibilities that you have right now in this current moment in time. I have been feeling it this week. It's a sense of like overwhelm, and like there's so many things to think about, so many things to really go out and do now that this information has become available and this new energy has become available. And it's like this whole year has been kind of leading up to this energy to finish it off for the rest of the year. Like we had a lot of learning and a lot of practical nurturing in a sense, and like it's almost like we had to sit there and to work out in the gym and to run these laps so that we can prepare for the Olympic event, that we're going to star in, And so that being said, you had a lot of lessons, a lot of growth, and you picked up a lot of things, and you're like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And now you're just like, oh fuck, what do I do first? What the fuck do I do first? And it's like overwhelming. It's definitely an overwhelming sense that I'm feeling. So a lot of ways that I even take a lot of that overwhelm off is realizing that I have no control over life. Like I just kind of gotta flow with it. And the only thing that I have control over is my body and my mind and what I think about and what I create and what I go and do. Everything else is gonna come to me or go away from me, and I have no control over those things. So detachment is a way that I kind of control that. That's the only control that I have, detaching myself. All these ads, detaching myself from my current reality in a sense of like where it's safe, but not in a sense where it's like I'm avoiding reality, because like you could detach yourself and it not be healthy, because like some things are better felt than avoided, But in a sense, it's like trusting the universe has you and her in his great palm, and being able to understand that you are supported and held up. So they're going to be, as long as you're doing the work, and bringing the good energy into your life, you're going to be supported, and you're going to be given that gold that you want out of life, that essence, that beauty, whatever it is that you want truly out of life is going to come to you. But you have to just kind of let go and allow things to, allow the universe to do what it's going to do. A lot of times we sit here and we try to control, and we put we put in the receive board, like there's a board where you put all of the stuff that you want out of life, right? You start putting all these things, right? You put them all there, and you start having these thoughts and these doubts and these feelings about specific things, and you start putting those in there too. So now like the computer system is like trying to give back to you, but like
Spirit's trying to give to you, but you've made so many requests, and some of those requests go against the initial request, so now your request is being pushed out, and it's just because like life is it's some uncontrollable event shit. Like, but that's why it's important to just let go and just know that it's going to come to you, because you let go and you put in the request, and now you're not having requests being backed up because you let go. You let go by saying, hey, I can do something to gather me up and enjoy the moment. Like, feed yourself and like go get some food, go outside and get some sunlight, drink some water, do some meditation, get off of your phone, go have a conversation with someone that you care about and love, go do something different, go to an event, go to an art function or something that you enjoy doing, and just take your mind off of everything and just kind of feel, just feel like you got a job, know that you're getting money. You don't have to stress about money, it's going to come. Yes, there's a recession right now, but they made it through previous recessions, we can do the same thing. Our ancestors did what they did, we have traversed through a lot of crazy shit. This time period, so what? It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy as fuck. But tune out. Take time to tune out. Tune into yourself and tune out of media and get back to that state of mind, because that's what's gonna help you. It's gonna help guide you, and it's gonna help you receive everything that you want to receive. So that being said, we have the Eight of Wands next, which is in reverse again. Rush, impatience, urgency. Impatience grows as mounting delays prolong you from taking any kind of action. The postponement is dampening your spirit, and you are irritated at the deficiency of the system at large. However, this may be a blessing in disguise. Your constant on-the-go attitude can cause you to make unforeseeable mistakes along the way. Whether they have happened yet or not, going a million miles an hour can be frantic, and you could overlook some key details traveling in that speed. Practice patience and breathe. Slowing down and appreciating what you have can refuel your energy and your engine with much needed creativity and inspiration. Time is constant, but your energy is not. Remember to remember to enjoy the journey along the way, detours and pit stops included. So a good example of that would be like that we initially talked about. There's a lot of relationships that are about to start off, whether that be in your career or in a love relationship. Mainly, a lot of the energy I'm picking up is love. Like, there's a lot of love in the air, and really like hammering down on like what do you want and what do you want to do, and who are the people that you want to move into relationships with. So that being said, there are some people in this reading who have multiple suitors, multiple people that they have interest in, but the overwhelming feeling of like wanting to be in a relationship is causing you to almost in a sense be impatient and want to just choose the next best thing, but you got something coming to you that's so powerful and so amazing, but you just have to be patient. You have to be patient, because if you just accept something willy-nilly, you're gonna hop into a relationship with someone who could who may be showing all their smiles and faces and all their goals and their initial these ads. I'm never tweeting this video ever again. Like, who wants to listen to that? This is an hour-long video. How you got so many ads in this bitch? You have control over that. But nonetheless, get back into the energy. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be impatient, because, you could get into a year, like a long-ass relationship with someone who shows you all their smiles and faces in the initial parts of the relationship, their little honeymoon and shit, and then it completely changes their energy when they got you, and you got to be careful of that. You really got to see who these people are and how they're showing up and how they're choosing to show up. Don't force anything. Allow people to show up how they're going to show up, and allow how they show up to be, seen by you. Don't miss out on the red flags because you like A, B, and C of their personality. Now, if you see them red flags, and that's some shit that's going to keep occurring, it's going to keep happening because that's their personality. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say people don't change, because people do change. I'm epitome of that, and so moving forward, It's like you really want to pay attention, you know. But that doesn't mean that you have to hold yourself to a super high standard, because people are still human at the end of the day. So that's why it's important to just play patience. Play patience, because that person who's gonna stand and be there for you and be the person that you need them to be, you know, they will show their true colors. And you will know it. You will see it, you will know it, the universe will speak to you, you know. You ask for it, it is coming to you, it is here, you know, and a lot of the energy is present already. You just really have to be patient and allow life to flow into it versus you forcing it into play. Because you forcing it into play is like you're not ready, you're not waiting for that right contact move to be like, okay, it's like perfect. You know, in video games you be playing and you go, like you're playing music and you gotta hit that thing right when it gets in that circle. Like Guitar Hero, like, you know, you gotta hit that when it's really on there. You get the perfect score, you get a higher score when you hit that perfect. And that's all about patience, you know. So just take your time. It's okay. It'll be there. It's there for you. You know, it's not gonna miss you. It's for you. You know. Last but not least, oops, dropped the card. We have the Six of Swords. Again, it's like the water upside down, the planet coming down, the swords are not being revealed, your weapons are being revealed, you know, your power is being revealed, everything's being revealed, your opportunities are being revealed, people are being revealed. So yeah, it's a Six of Swords. In reverse, you have resistance, stuck, stagnation. Self-sabotage is controlling your actions without you even realizing it. By repeating these behaviors, it keeps you stuck in the same place rather than moving forward. No matter how hard you try, the past keeps catching up with you, and it's self-defeating. To say the least, carrying emotional baggage leaves you heavy with memories you cannot change, lingering onto the present and influencing the actions you take in the future. Fear of the unknown keeps you safe, even though it is stagnant. Fear of the unknown keeps you safe mentally, even though it is stagnant. The Six of Swords reverse is a gentle reminder that change is good and encourages you to be brave during this transition. It would open doors you didn't know existed, but you have to trust the process. Open yourself up and allow yourself to transition to a new place. So with that being said, in the context of love, it's like you've been hurt, you've been let down in a lot of areas. So now that you're aware of that, of those hurt, some of that hurt is now controlling your actions and causing you to miss out on a love that can transcend that previous love and be the love that you need for your heart and your mind and your body. So you have to open yourself up, open your heart up, and look at yourself and say, what are some things that I'm doing that are toxic behaviors that I picked up as a defense to the love that I didn't receive in the past? And you have to gain strength through the love and compassion that's being thrown to you, and be aware of all that's been given to you so far, and know that you can be safe if you open your heart up again and see that there is much more out there. If you allow there to be, still be a sort of sense of protecting. I'm not saying go out and do and just be open to the first thing that comes flying towards you, you know, but let go of some of that baggage, because you're gonna be like the bag lady and you're just gonna be stuck.
You're so fat. Brendan, you're not fat. It's the shirt.
You're not fat. It's the shirt. Take the shirt off and change the shirt. Take that as from the universe, you know. These ads, they be doing that to me sometimes. It be coinciding with the thoughts I'm thinking in my head. You know, it'd be crazy. But yeah, I mean, that wraps up your reading pretty much. It's a whole lot of love coming to you, a whole lot of career opportunities, but you know, the life focus right now, like this week that's coming up, this present week, it's going to be centered around you honing in on your career, your life, and your emotions. And you don't need to rush the process of the relationship that is being curated right now. You just need to focus on you, because you focus on you, the relationship will be curated in a better fashion. And you'll be able to know what you like a lot more, and what your what's that thing
thing called when your type, yeah, that's what it's called. Your type changes as your life goes. You know, your type will also change when you realize, like, when you let go of baggage, when you let go of shit. You're like, okay, I've been attracting people based off of this baggage I've been holding on to, but this is not attractive in the people that I've been attracting. So now your type has changed. So just let go, breathe. Everything is okay. Take time to nurture yourself this week. And every time you do something that's like work related, do something fun related right after. Just do that. Have that little balance in between, and you'll notice that life will be like nice and smooth for you. So, thank you for watching this reading. I hope it is really opened your eyes and allowed some beautiful energy to flow in, and you got some awareness. Had some awareness on like where you need to go, what you need to do. I thank you. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. Also, I started working with this company. I will start putting that in the link in my bio. I mean, not bio, but in the description. We basically have 2 legs. We have one that we sell, you know, the sprays under the tongue. Let me just get that out for you. So, you know, we have sprays for empowerment. We have sprays for dreaming. So if you're having trouble sleeping, you can spray that under the tongue. And then we have some for crave, which is like working out, you know, increasing the energy flow. We're gonna be doing some for depression, for like anxiety, and you basically just, you know, spray it on your tongue as such, like 8 times, so whatever makes sense for you. The company is called NVISIONU. I think that's how he pronounces it. But essentially, and you can join the company and be a part of it. We can start making like about 10K a month once you start bringing people in. And the other side of the company is they help you learn about doing Airbnbs, about setting up your own little company that can do classes online to make you money. And they also have 2 other courses that also help with the curation of different types of incomes. So it's really monumental. The company's gonna open up on October 3rd. So we have you can join now for as little as $20. The link is again in my bio, my description. And once you join, you can message me. I'm gonna drop a number down there as well, and we're gonna get you started and help you understand a little bit more in depth about the company. Also, if you wish to know more before you get started, you can also just message me and I will let you know more information, because I know I'm kind of being spotty with the information right now. I'm still kind of in, you know, tapped in, but you know, I'll get better with explaining as time goes on. But again, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and peace.